Hi, welcome to the Freshman Transition Information presentation. My name is Tim McCain. I am one of the freshman counselors here at Glen Oak High School, and I will be joined shortly by Melissa Slater, who is also one of the freshman counselors here at Glen Oak High School. I'm going to be talking with you about the course pathways, our freshman academy, and our community structure. At Glen Oak High School, you get to plan your own pathway. So the next two slides are going to go over all of the different routes that you can take to get to where you want to be through English, social studies, math, science, and the world languages. The one thing that's important to recognize throughout this, and as you look at it, is that you can crisscross, go up and down, whichever way you want through this pathway, because it is your pathway and everyone has a different path. You may start in a certain place and decide you want to end somewhere different, and that is okay. And we're going to work with each of you to make sure that you get to plan your own pathway. As you can see, there's a lot of information on these slides. It's important to look through them and kind of see the path and the route that you may take to get to certain classes that you're going to want to take later on here in high school. This slide goes over a sample schedule of what a freshman may take here at the high school. So we operate on an A-day, B-day schedule. And what that means is it's a block schedule. So an A-day could be a Monday, for instance, where a particular freshman would come in first period and they have band. And then second period, they would have an elective. And then our third and fourth period, which is a block, they would have their world history. Fifth period, they would have physical science. In sixth period and seventh period, they would have English. As you can see, world history, physical science, and English are all in the same day. That is how our freshman community structure works. What that means is the same students that your child would have in their world history class would be in their physical science and their English class. They all rotate together. This particular student then on a B day, okay, which would be the following day, first period would have band because band is offered every day. Their second period would be an elective. Their third and fourth period block would be an elective. Fifth period, they would have their Algebra 1 class. And then sixth and seventh period block, they would have another elective. On this page, I'm going to discuss the graduation requirements for Glen Oak High School in the state of Ohio. Here at Glen Oak High School, we require 22 credits for graduation. In the left-hand column, it goes through each of the different subject areas in which you need a specific number of credits that are required for graduation. At the top is English, where you need 4 credits to graduate, and then the courses required are listed below. Math, 4 credits are required for graduation. There, Algebra 1, Geometry, and Algebra 2 are all required for graduation. Your fourth math that you would take then would be your decision. For science, you need 3 credits to graduate. Physical science and biology are the 2 state required courses, and then any other advanced science. Social studies, you have 3 credits required for graduation: world history, and American government. Physical education, you need a half credit to graduate from high school, or you can get a physical education waiver, which you can get by participating in athletics for 2 seasons or band for 2 seasons. There is a health requirement for graduation that is a half credit, which is typically taken by our 8th graders at Oakwood. If you are new to Plain Local, then we would have you take it here at the high school. You need 1 credit of a fine art to graduate from high school, which if you complete a career tech program as a junior or senior, that counts as your 1 credit of fine art. And then the very last row, you'll see electives, 6 credits, which can include career tech. The key with that to know is if you are taking all of your required classes to graduate from high school, if you're filling up your schedule each year, you're going to more than exceed those 6 elective credits. So you'll be fine. So don't worry too much about the electives. It's more about the other graduation requirements, and then you will be fine. I'm now going to pass this over to Melissa Slater, and she's going to go through our course request process with you.
Hello, everybody. As Mr. McCain just mentioned, my name is Melissa Sleitzer. I'm the Other Freshman Academy School Counselor, and we are so excited to have you starting with us next year. I'm going to go through the course request process and give you some upcoming dates and events that we will be sharing with you for the future. So the course, through this process of the course requests, we want you to think about some suggestions that we have regarding how you choose to schedule your classes. First, you'd like to think about the diploma with honors requirements. If you are choosing to try to earn a diploma with honors, the most notable point to make here is that as a freshman student, we are highly recommending that you are going to take foreign language as a freshman. We do really highly encourage, again, freshman students to take some great foundational courses that are experiential to help them identify what is their niche, what are interests that you might find that you continue to seek as a high school student and beyond. Keep in mind that this process is a request process. We try our absolute hardest to help students get every class that they would like to take as a freshman student, but these are requests and you may not get every class that you choose. We will be sending a course verification sheet via email in the spring to all of our students, and what that email will entail is information regarding the classes that you chose through this process now and what classes you received. So more information will come later in the spring regarding our course verification sheet. We do have a course catalog, and those descriptions are made available at on our website. If you click on the academic handbook on our Glen Oak page, you can seek all of the courses that we offer. It's a great tool to help you choose your classes as well. So we have, as Mr. McCain had mentioned, we do offer a community structure for our freshman students. And so with that community structure, freshmen are available to take a certain different combinations of classes with honors, non-honors, or a combination of both. So your F core is going to be English 1, World History, and Physical Science. Those are all non-honors courses. H1 core is English 1, World History, and an honors Physical Science. H2 core is honors English 1, honors World History, and a non-honors Physical Science. H3 core is all honors, English, World History, and Physical Science. And our STEM core is an all honors program as well, with an emphasis on science and technology, engineering, and math. So those are the 4 community options that students can choose when they're doing their requests. We have a ton of course offerings here at Glen Oak. We offer 27 honors courses, 17 career tech programs, 14 advanced placement or AP courses, 20 college credit plus courses, which also students can choose to take college credit plus on a college campus and not just at our Glen Oak campus down the road if they choose to do so. 23 international baccalaureate courses, and those courses can be taken as a junior and a senior here at Glen Oak High School. Some more information about College Credit Plus. It is a program where students are earning high school credit simultaneously as they're earning college credit. So it is collegiate level coursework. As I just said, you're starting your high school transcript and your college transcript if you would choose to take College Credit Plus as a freshman. We do not offer any modifications because you are a high school student, or in particular because you're a freshman. It is accelerated pacing, increased rigor, and great amounts of reading. Participation points are deducted based on the university, based on your attendance as well. So it really and truly is as though students are attending a college class. So we do really, really highly recommend that that's a very well thought out decision, especially at the freshman level. You want to think about coming into high school and really mastering honors level high school courses before CCP is typically what we recommend for our freshman students. However, if you do intend to take a College Credit Plus course, those intent forms that we have, which will be at Oakwood for students to access, are due May 1st. to be considered to take a CCP course at Glen Oak High School. And if you have specific questions about CCP, we have an amazing advisor here at Glen Oak High School. Her name is Kristen Zerbaugh, and her email is listed on this presentation. The course request process that we are starting on March 3rd, we were going to be at Oakwood for classroom visits. We're actually going to walk students through all of the high school requirements that they must meet. We're going to walk them through the required core courses that they need to be choosing. And we're actually going to help them start that process of getting into the Home Access Center, getting really familiar with that program, and choosing some classes. March 1st through the 12th is when the Home Access Center will be open for students to enter their requests. On the 12th, after the 12th, that Home Access Center will close, and so students need to have all requests done prior to March 12th. On March 10th and 11th, we will be offering scheduling conferences. On Wednesday, March 10th, we will be at Oakwood from 12 to 8, and on Thursday, March 11th, from 7:30 to 3. We will be available for meetings virtually with parents, and we, of course, will be at Oakwood so we can meet with students face-to-face in the library, and that can be a process that students are meeting with the counselor or other staff members that are available for those scheduling dates while we simultaneously meet with parents virtually. Here is the scheduling link meeting if you would like to do so. It's a very simple process. You're going to click the link and enter very basic information to schedule a time slot of your choosing. Some future events to just think about: we will be offering a freshman walking tour of Glen Oak High School in the spring. So that information will certainly be provided to you closer to that date, where we will open our building and let students and parents come into Glen Oak High School and take a walk and get familiar with our hallways and the way our building is set up. Our freshman orientation, that date is to be announced, and our transition day for freshman students only, that will be the day that they start high school with just freshman students, will be August the 18th. We thank you so much for your time today, and we look forward to meeting you.